Yo, what's going on? This is Hearne. You heard. I would like to introduce you to this song if you haven't already heard it. It is titled Martyr on Tri-Cities Mixtape. You dig?
I'm a human being, I'm not a martyr. Everything I do is for my daughter and them. I am not a fighter, I'm a father. I won't hesitate to go to war for them. I'm a human being, I'm not a martyr. Everything I do is for my daughter and them. I don't do the back and forth problems. I don't feed them, I starve them. And I am not to be halted. I am to be exalted. I am not to be halted. I am to be exalted. Yeah, yeah. I am not to be halted. I am to be exalted. I am not to be halted. I am to be exalted. Yeah, yeah. No, this ain't about to be no I have a dream speech. I will fold you up and twist you up like tortellini. Boy, I talk to God, I ain't looking for no genie. Pockets full of gold and green like a brainy. I am not an activist, I'm more about that action. Me and Shorty walking through, we looking like a faction. If it's for my babies, we will turn you to a fraction. Lean up in the window like I'm really Michael Jackson. Are you okay? They just hit you with a missile, are you okay? When it come to my people, I don't play. Send you to paradise, this a cold play. Baby, I got a arsenal, bunch of long pistols, one in every color, Steve Harvey suit. I got some magazines, if you really got an issue, I will put you on a poster like LeBron with the Heat do. I'm a human being, I'm not a martyr. And I do it for my, everything I do is for my daughter. You already know, I'm not a fighter, I'm a father. Yeah, yeah. I won't hesitate to go to war for them. Yeah. I'm a human being, I'm not a martyr. And I do it for my, everything I do is for my daughter. You already know. I don't do the back and forth problems. I don't feed them, I starve them. And I am not to be halted. Yeah. I am to be exalted. Yeah. I am not to be halted. Who you gon' stop? I am to be exalted. You gon' stop? I am not to be halted. Yeah. I am to be exalted. Yeah. I am not to be halted. Yeah. I am to be exalted. Yeah. Against time, I'm trying to get to you. It's just that everybody else is so surface. Rules were made to be broken. Not vows, oh no. I dip a finger into your river. I could feel the ocean, oh yeah. I dip a finger into your river. I can kiss the Nile, I can sail for miles, I can go there. Let me drown in your water. Let me fall so deep I lose my mind. Let me drown in your water. Let me kiss the Nile. Let me sail for miles. Let me go there.
Been itching for a minute just to tell you how I'm feeling. Try and crack the code, try and navigate within it. I can feel your current, what I currently envision is your head waters flowing to the ocean when I kiss it. Is it me or is that channel getting deeper? Cruising it till we capsize by the seashore. Right the ship for round 2 before you pull me under. Let me drown in that water while you fight this river monster. I'm just saying, yeah.
I dip a finger into your river. I can feel the ocean, oh yeah. I dip a a finger into your river. I can kiss the Nile, I can sail for miles, I can go there. Let me drown in your water. Let me fall so deep I lose my mind. Let me drown in your water. Let me kiss the Nile, let me sail for miles, let me go there.
Welcome to the Tri-Cities Mixtape. We are doing our first live on location at the Richland Ted Brown. We'd like to give a shout out to Ted Brown Music, David in the marketing department who set this up, and Carl, the local manager, for doing a big partnership in-store thing. We had to go big. So today we have a recording artist, a writer, a musician, an actor. He may or may not have Michael B. Jordan's number in his phone. Welcome to the show, Bryan Hearne.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. Very happy to be here. I'm very happy to be here, but also happy to be here at Ted Brown. I have a thing for Ted. Not a crush. Right. Maybe.
Yeah. It's okay, dog.
But it's, my grandfather's name is Ted Brown.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I was gonna the name of the album that is currently out now called Cupid's Got a Gun originally was going to be called Boogie Down Teddy Brown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, welcome to the show,
Thank you,
Bryan Hearne.
Yeah.
Today I am joined by my co-hosts, Vic Williamson.
Yo, it's Vic at the Dreaded Dragon.
And William.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, let's just get started. Where were you born?
I was born in Brooklyn, New York. Well, technically I was born in Harlem.
Okay.
But Harlem, spent some time in Jersey, but then lived a lot of my life in Brooklyn. So that's where I say I'm from.
East Coast.
East Coast. Where are you from? Where are you from again?
Atlanta.
Oh, man.
We a
Love
long way
Atlanta.
from home.
No, I know. My wife spent some time in Atlanta, too. She was a choreographer down there. So.
Ooh, I love it.
Yeah.
Lots of opportunity for that.
Yeah, true.
But please.
Yeah, we got to chop it up.
Origin story.
Music was my first love. I think, obviously there's some prominence to my acting resume, if you will. But But I started writing raps at age 9. I think the first time my cousins and my uncles heard me rap, they were like, oh, we got to get serious about this kid.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, they were taking me around, having me freestyle for people. I was doing like cute little performances here and there as a kid. Like I thought me and Bow Wow was gonna be.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I was coming for Bow Wow's neck. I'm like, we doing this together.
Yo,
Bow.
it's over.
I love that.
Yeah.
So you were a lyricist first?
Yeah. Well, I would say lyricist, but then I started singing in my church choir. So I really thought I'm coming for everybody. Like my first stage name was Better Than Usher.
Oh, no.
Swear to God.
Yes.
BTU.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yo, BTU. Oh.
Had it written down everywhere. I was like, we marketing this. We going up. Yeah. And So I was like, I could do it all. I could rap like Bow Wow.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got more bars than Bow. I'm from New York, so I was doing like more metaphorical. Like Big L was like a first rapper that I was really like influenced by.
Right.
So I'm like 9, 10 years old. Like I'm and I'm singing. Like you can't see me.
Yeah, for real. It was a Disney child, bro.
Right.
Acting, dancing, singing.
Right. I was like, yo,
Musician.
quadruple threat, But, yeah.
So what got you into acting initially?
Sometimes your parents' dreams are better than your own, right?
Right.
Every once in a while they get it right, and so. But what was funny was my mom thought I was a model.
Okay.
I think she saw me being tall. I'm 5'9". I think she thought I was gonna be, Tyson Beckford.
You're right.
I don't know why. I don't know why she saw that. She's 5 foot even. So what did you think you were giving birth to? You know what I mean? But ironically, my wingspan is like 6 feet. So somehow, I'm not as tall as I want to be. But I'm doing something. Doing something right. But so she had me do this model search back then. I think we did 1 year when I was 8, 1 year when I was 9, and when I was 9, we did the Manhattan model search, and I met my agent who got me booked on Hardball and all that, and like various other things in New York. I was doing a lot of acting in New York first before moving to LA. So Yeah, shout out to Jan Jarrett. She's she's retired now. She lives in Florida, like all New Yorkers.
Yeah.
All New Yorkers go to Florida. It's a wrap.
Oh man, it's snowbirds, man.
Yeah.
What brought you to Washington State, or specifically the Tri-Cities?
Love.
All right.
Love. It's the only thing that'll bring me here.
Yeah.
So I spent a lot of time in New York. Spent most of my obviously formative years. I left at 16. Well, I left once at 13 to come to LA, and then again at 17 to live in LA.
Oh.
And then, but it was kind of a back and forth thing. And then 20, I was like, okay, I'm doing LA. I'm doing it. I'm gonna take it over and do the thing. Didn't take it over. It took me over. But I met my wife 5 years into my stint in LA, and she's from Tri-Cities.
Right.
And so, she was always kind of like talking about it. Her, and she's an amazing choreographer and dancer. And then, now more recently, she's an amazing poet and writer and just community organizer all around. And so she had introduced me to her siblings, Yell. Shout out to Yell. Yell's actually at my house right now.
Oh, shout out to Yell.
Yeah, and Top and Nobi. All of them. Meeting that entire family was kind of like, I was doing my own kind of thing, so I wasn't like super starstruck. But these kids they're dope, bro.
They're talented. Yeah.
They're dope, and the older
100%.
they get, the better they get. So
Yeah.
it's just been a while.
We had a
ride.
crazy jam. I'm sorry you left a
jam
little too
session,
early
I
at
missed
the.
it.
Yeah,
I
you were
know.
trying to play bass the whole time, but
Yeah.
we were
The
doing the
whole
doc.
time.
As soon
Everybody
as
kept
we could
flipping
make
the
noise, we couldn't find you.
I know. My eye was twitching looking at the bass, and I was like,
Yeah, he was fiending.
yeah, but living in LA, you get kind of caught up in that kind of negative atmosphere, and then not to say that it's all negative. I got lifelong friendships from LA that I people that I just mess with the longest way. Like I got a solid group chat that I still hit up. I can hit it up right now.
Right.
But the mentality down there is real crab in the barrel, and it's real difficult to
Yeah.
kind of like sustain a family down there. And the cost of living was like, what are we doing? Like, what am I doing?
No, and also Hollywood seems to think like only like 2 or 3 black actors could
Yeah.
be on at once.
Oh yeah,
And it's just never made sense.
yeah. It's a hard bargain, man. It's you're kind of rolling dice out there and just like losing, losing a lot. And so when I realized that one, I could do what I love anywhere. I had kind of been mulling over the idea by myself. We came out here to propose. Well, we came out here to meet the family first.
Oh, okay.
But I had the ring in my back pocket.
Oh,
So
okay.
proposed out here. And the whole time I'm looking around like, this is not so bad.
Right.
My dad lives in Montclair, New Jersey. So it's kind of a small town.
Oh, okay.
Right outside of the city of Newark, right outside of the city of Manhattan. So it's kind of like, I've kind of been around that, a small town my whole life. And so looking around here, I was like, this is kind of like Montclair. I could live here.
Yeah.
And then came again to get married. 2018, and I looked at my wife. I was like, "Look, bro, it's happening. Let's say like if we come up on some good cash, we shipping out, and we did.
Nice.
Yeah, by 2019 we were out here.
Along with you, our boy Vic here is also an East Coast transplant.
Yeah.
So what's your experience been from living on the East Coast to living in the Tri-Cities specifically?
Oh yeah. Well, as a person who has been tired of the city my whole life, I've been looking for the laid back kind of suburban type of vibe. And we were just talking about, we went to Seattle the other day and we were like, oh, we missed the city. And I'm like, yeah, like in my head, I'm like, yeah, I miss the city, but I don't miss living in the city. Yeah. Like even if we move and leave Tri-Cities, I'm still gonna need to be like next to a city, but right outside of it. Like I need a backyard, I need a 4-bedroom, I need something big with the garage and the whole 9, but then I need to also be able to, go and visit, wherever, whatever city we live. If it's because we were thinking about actually moving to Atlanta. If we move to Atlanta, we're gonna have to be outside. If we move to Seattle, we're gonna have to be right outside, just right out. Even if we move to New York,
perimeter.
I'm going to Long Island. You know what I'm saying? I need to be like in a place where there's some stability and there's some structure, but then we can go and have fun. So that's where I'm at. Hey yo, what up? This is Hearne. You can call me Bryan if you need, but I prefer Hearne. I want you to listen to this song. It is called Morgan Freeman, featuring myself by a man named Claude the God.
OG scheming, feel like Morgan Freeman. Heisman dreaming, feel like Willie Beeman. Double teaming, feel like Kellen Keenan. Don't bother me while I'm eating. Bitch, I'm ripe as my season. On the ups, but I'm creeping. Bruised knuckles, feet bleeding. Ask a witness, they seen this. Humble self-proclaimed genius. Got a team, but I'm teamless. Got a girl that bitch seamless. Got a tongue, keep it creamy. What you want, I'm a genie. And the hustle, I love it. Even when I've got no bread, there's no budget. Always on point if you see me in public. Picked up the strings, now the world is my puppet. Light up the sky, that shit on my bucket. No more free shows, my rate, I just upped it. All on my dick, I'm DX, you can suck it. If it ain't about money, we changing the subject. OG scheming, feel like Morgan Freeman. Heisman dreaming, feel like Willie Beeman. Double teaming, feel like Kellen Keenan. Don't bother me while I'm eating. Bitch, I'm ripe as my season.
I'm not a king no more. What? I am a deity, I do this easily. I make that thing go off. Chopper will fold you like $1 bill in my pocket. I'll send out a rocket. I blow up the bank when I make a deposit. I don't got no roller, you still need to watch it. I'm the only prophet that's making a profit. I swear you can get Shawshanked. I'm only here for redemption. I'll turn your lights out. Undertaker with the entrance. And I'll tombstone anybody acting like they want it with Claude the God. You doing it with me, that's one for ball. I saw the shotgun off. You talking now, you gone.
OG scheming, feel like Morgan Freeman. Heisman dreaming, feel like Willie Beeman. Double teaming, feel like Kellen Keenan. Don't bother me while I'm eating. Bitch, I'm ripe as my season.
We are stronger than ever, changing the course of history as we see it, choosing the targets we select. We can redistribute power where we see fit. The wolves rule, not the sheep.
OG, scheming, feel like Morgan Freeman. Make you a name, breathing. Nigga, you must be dreaming. Surf's up. Finna act up. Cause we blessed up. Turn you hurt. Turn you hurt. I'm on a wave. Ain't feeling no waves. Cause I keep my frequency higher than Jupiter rings. I got Yahweh to thank. That's why I levitate. So you watch your energy when you stepping my way. I'm too well dressed to be pressed. I'm too blessed up to be stressed. I'm so next up. Surf's up, I am blessed up. And I don't wear chains around my neck. These are the halos of my angels, my ancestors. And that's why I'm blessed, 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 blessed up. Knew I was him from the jump. Favor comes down on me easily. Lord, runneth over my cup. And when the squad roll up, the devil can really get jumped. Evil corruption ain't seeing me. And that's why I'm blessed, 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 blessed up. Blessed, 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 blessed up. And I'm tryna heal. I'm tryna show all these young niggas it's okay to feel. It's okay to feel. And these signs that resemble the enemy, I'm tryna kill. I'm tryna kill. I got a solid ass foundation and I'm tryna build. I'm tryna be the best version of me. Anything tryna disrupt my peace, I do not give it no energy. I'm not a king, I'm a deity. The Lord is my shepherd, I am not a sheep to the industry. Feed the artists from captivity. Kill all the people that's harming the children, and let's live a life of tranquility. Whoa. Let's live a life of tranquility. Whoa. And I'm on the way, ain't feeling no way. Cause I keep my frequency higher than Jupiter rings. Got Yahweh to thank. that's why I levitate. So you watch your energy when you stepping my way. I'm too well dressed to be pressed. I'm too blessed up to be stressed. I'm so next up. Surfs up, I'm blessed up. And I don't wear chains around my neck. These are the halos of my angels, my ancestors. And that's why I'm blessed up.
What got you into playing the bass?
Oh, so actually, I fell in love with just bass in general at church. I was a kid. I was going to Fellowship Baptist Church in Staten Island with my mom, and I was singing in the choir there. And there was this bass guitarist that was just like, we would go practice and he would play something, on the side, and like bass lines that you recognize, like, an Aaliyah song or Earth, Wind & Fire song. And I'm like, yo, how do you do that? So I'm just kind of like watching him, and like the 9-10 years old, I'm just like fixated on this man. Like, let me check his fingers out and see what he's doing. And then just always loved the bass, any bass, upright, electric, acoustic. Even though acoustic's weird.
Yeah.
But,
it's convenient, but yeah.
It's convenient, but it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, exactly.
To be honest, to be real. Yeah. But I ended up, when I was living in LA, my mom and I ended up going to this church that was like kind of cool, kind of not. And they were in need of a bass guitarist. The guy who was playing the bass at that church, I don't know what happened. He just ended up leaving it, but he left his guitar. I think it was like some like rehab type of situation. He went on a sabbatical. And he left his guitar, and somebody was like, hey, do you know anyone that plays the bass? And I was like, yeah, I do, me. Lying.
Yeah.
And, played by ear and, tried to get it figured out. And I was 16 years old, playing the bass for church. And it wasn't really good at all, right. but was playing by ear and trying to figure it out. And then I had this girlfriend who introduced me to her dad, granddad, and he had a whole basement full of instruments, and she was like, oh yeah, he likes the bass, and so he took me down into his little room and started playing the Billie Jean bass line. Mm-hmm. And so I'm watching him play it. He was like, this is one of the hardest bass lines to learn. He starts playing it, and I'm looking at him like, I think I could do that. And so he's like, do you want to give it a try? And I gave it a try, and I started playing the Billie Jean bass line. He was like, how the hell you do that?
I was saying, it was one of the first ones I learned.
Nice.
It wasn't that
hard.
There's a trick to it. There's, the timing or the whatever.
Right. I had a lesson
strings.
Learning how to play Stevie Wonder's Higher Ground. And it's the same buttons to press, basically. In my head as a kid, I'm like, those are the same buttons. So he starts playing that bass line, and I'm like, that's kind of like Higher Ground. So I start playing the Billie Jean bass line, and he's like, oh, you need to learn how to play the bass for real. And so I fell off. I got back. I fell off. I got back, and then I fell all the way off. By the time I was 21, I wasn't touching a bass guitar until I was 30.
Oh wow!
Straight up. And at this point I got 2 kids, and we're in the pandemic, and I don't really have nothing to do. I'm recording songs. I'm not liking them. I'm just like sitting in here, like, just twiddling my thumbs, like really working on my marriage, which was dope. But but that was it. That was the only thing going well for me. And therapy, and like diving into therapy. And I was like, what can I do? What can I get into? And bought a bass guitar on Amazon. And started going crazy again. So yeah.
Did you getting back into the bass inform the Cupid's Got a Gun project?
Fully. So I'm gonna tell you.
Also streaming everywhere now.
Yeah.
Cupid's Got a Gun, Bryan Hearne.
Yeah, Cupid's Got a Gun is it's one of my favorite albums that I've one of my favorite projects that I've created. I definitely took the time to get serious about the bass and like having my own bass lines, which was just something I had never done on a project. And the way that it came about, to my core, I'm a songwriter.
Yeah.
I would consider myself a songwriter before I consider myself a rapper. I consider myself a songwriter before I consider myself a singer. I write songs. I come up with concepts, and then I go.
Right.
I was in a band with my wife's stepmom. I was playing the bass for my wife's stepmom, who was the singer, and then her sister, who was playing the drums, and then we had a keyboardist who was it was kind of like a family affair type of situation.
Love it.
And we just kind of disbanded. I like bands do,
Okay.
it happens. And so, you know, little did anyone know, I was writing songs for the lead singer to sing for us to, because we were doing like covers here and there, like nothing really original. So I was like, yo, I'm about to start, we have to start getting serious.
Right.
So I'm writing all these songs. I wrote Love Myself, which is on Cupid's Got a Gun. I wrote Kiss the Nile, and I wrote Love Like Drugs.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sitting on these 3 records for like a year. I demoed them out. I didn't have anything. I didn't really have any like background vocals or nothing like that. Or I might have had some background vocals, but just demos, just like regular joints. Because I was planning to show the band and be like, this is what we doing. Yeah. And you know, we disbanded, and I was like, dang, man. And so, you know, and I produced a couple of those records myself so that I could, you know, just get them out. I just needed to get the concepts out. And I'm sitting on them. I'm just like, dang, what am I gonna do? And I kind of had I was like, do I want to rap? I didn't know where I wanted to go. Like I knew that something was coming. I knew that like music was coming. I was like, do I want to rap? Do I want to sing? Do I want to do both? Do I want to auto-tune? Do I want to play around? And so every time I sing a demo especially for a female singer, I auto-tune.
Right.
Because a lot of times I'm falsetto, and I'm not trying to sound like a good singer. I'm not trying to sound like no lady. Like you got it. But let me just show you what I want it to sound like. And so I'm playing around with this auto-tune stuff, and it's going well, and I'm trying to figure it out. And once I had sat on the records long enough and started really playing with like making them into the masterpieces that they are, if I could toot my own horn, if I could brush the dust, I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make this happen. It took 2 years, but I was like, this is what's gonna happen. This is how I'm gonna, you know, really come back into the scene. So yeah.
Right on.
I love that.
Yeah.
Just that approach in general, like how you want to feature, how you want to express and convey your idea and your vision to the female artist. And that's, you know, it sounds like you have a dynamic workflow. Just like you said, you think of yourself as a songwriter, so before anything else. So taking your abstract concepts and turning that into your various songs, I can see that easily that you wouldn't have a set working process. Right. It depends on the concept, and it depends on what you're trying to accomplish, who you're working with. Yeah. Seems like you're flexible.
Yeah, I try to be. Shoot.
And I know whenever we actually last heard you and kicked it with you at Clover Island, like y'all were playing some like heavier stuff that had me moshing a little bit. And you had an appreciation for that.
Word.
So do you feel like you're pretty like musically flexible too? Do you take influence from, you know, maybe some unexpected places?
Oh man, yeah. I think every time I like drop my influences, you know, obviously you get the like the core ones. You get like Frank Ocean, and you know, like who could say no to Frank? Apparently he coming back, so let's keep our fingers crossed. I know. But Jason Mraz is a big. I know. Yes. See, I get that face every time.
Yeah, right.
I'm like Jason Mraz. Ever since like I can credit to being a huge musical influence. I met him when I was 12.
What?
He was supposed to perform on all that, and then he, for whatever reason, didn't. But he came, and you know, and I had heard The Remedy. It was all over the radio. So I knew, I know Jason Mraz, but like I obviously wasn't listening to the guy.
You're right.
Like I didn't give a shit. And he came, and he was like, you know, really just a nice dude. And this is coming off the heels of being like intimately close with Keanu. So like,
who's like the king of nice?
Who's like the king of nice dudes. So now, here we are again meeting another really nice white dude. I'm like, where these dudes coming from? But he
met
was
a unicorn
twice, right? Like twice. I'm like, something wrong with y'all. But he didn't perform, but he invited us to a show. And he was talking about on stage about being a songwriter, and I'm a sponge at this point. Like I had already racked up all of my rap stuff, Wu-Tang, and I'm gonna tell you. So we're gonna sidebar here. My uncles and my cousins, God bless them, when they decided that I was gonna be a rapper and get them out the hood, they were like, okay, you're gonna listen to all the East Coast rap. You're gonna listen to Big L, Nas, Jay-Z, Biggie, and the Lox, every Wu-Tang member, and that's it. So I would listen to the radio and be like, oh, I heard about Snoop Dogg. They're like, you're not listening to him because of the East Coast West Coast war.
Oh shit.
I wasn't allowed. Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
I got free when I went to go shoot all that.
Yeah.
We shot in LA. So a thing that my mom kind of like embedded in me is wherever you travel, find the people. Yeah. Like find where the hood is, basically. Find the black people. And so G-Funk changed my life. Like Corrupt and Snoop and the Digital Underground, like, and then everybody in the Bay, like Mac Dre. I was like, y'all were stopping me from listening to. I was resentful. I was like, I was pissed. Are you kidding me? And so I had already racked up all of this rap stuff, because now I'm on all that. I'm listening to everything now. Now I'm listening to every piece of rap. And here comes Jason Mraz. And I'm like enamored. I'm in love. I'm like, what is this? He's singing opera on stage. He's got his guitar. I was like, this guy, he's rapping. I was like, this guy's different. And so he was a really big influence on me as a songwriter and as a singer, because it meant that I didn't have to be in any box. I had already been like, okay, I'm listening to people from the South, rappers from the West, rappers from the North, obviously, from the East Coast. But now I can be somebody else. Now I can do other stuff. Like now I can do anything. Yeah. And it was wonky in the beginning. I'm 13, so I yeah. I'm trying to sing like Jason, rap like Method Man, and you know that's not really going. But I just knew that I could do something. So that's that's a big influence. Jason Mraz, Justin Azuka, Gavin DeGraw.
Oh, wow. Let's go. Okay.
Yeah, those guys, man, they go hard. Like Ed Sheeran, I wouldn't call him an influence because he came so late in my life.
Right.
But he is a better rapper than a lot of these rappers.
Yeah, I forget. He first came on my radar. He was like some acoustic rap stuff.
Yeah, I was like,
before he became Ed Sheeran.
YouTube show. He could rap. I think I tweeted it once, and I like, this guy is amazing.
For your love, I put the mask on. Squad rolling in the deep. For you, I would sing a trap song. We're gon' platinum in a week. For your love, I put the mask on. Girl, you know I hold heat. For you, I would sing a trap song. We're gon' platinum in a week. We're gon' platinum in a week. We're gon' platinum in a heartbeat. I've been pulling strings with the bass like I'm Chauncey. Do a couple niggas in the river with the concrete. Did it for your love, ain't nobody about to stop me. The only kingpin who ain't sinking. I connected every hood like a damn LinkedIn. Girl, we about to hit the plane on some Queensland. For you, I would push the button without even thinking. I've been on my job, they still tryna get LinkedIn. Whoa, ship off to a new state. You on your fitness, girl, you ain't gotta lose weight. Baby, I move with. We cop a new space. We liquidate the money. This that Bobby Boo shit. And I'm a real trap boy, home alone with it. You ain't gon' never catch me lacking, not alone with it. My shorty, you can have it all. We gon' go and get it. It's your throne, it's a whole business. And for your love, I put the mask on. Squad rolling in the deep. For you, I would sing a trap song. We're gon' platinum in a week. For your love, I put the mask on. Girl, you know I hold heat. For you, I would sing a trap song. We're gon' platinum in a week. We're gon' platinum in a week. We're gon' platinum in a.
Tony knew the world was yours, it was written in the stars, girl. All I ever need is you, damn the money in the cars, girl. Be a record to the judge, somebody is catching bars, girl. Give a shit about the law, middle finger, fuck them all, girl. This gotta be love. Hit once and she came back, she gotta re-up. Queen Slam, we were star-crossed, no lies between us. Cross mine to get put down, y'all try to keep up. Name what it is, better do it for your love back. You and I against the world, baby, ain't nothing else above that. Not a throne that I wouldn't slit, not a bone that I wouldn't pick. If you fucking around with my chick, nigga.
For your love, I put the mask on. Squad rolling in the deep. For you, I would sing a trap song. We're gon' platinum in a week. For your us in the trap song. We'll go platinum in a week, we'll go platinum in a week, we'll go platinum in a.
All right, so let's jump to the big fun questions. I'm assuming you being an East Coast kid or a New York kid that maybe Madison Square is maybe your dream venue to play?
Yeah, we could kind of say that. Yankee Stadium.
Oh, Yankee Stadium. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
All right, we're about to put on the biggest show of your career.
Okay.
You are opening up the show at Yankee Stadium. You can pick the middle act and the headliner, and they could be of all time.
Yeah.
If you want Biggie and Prince and Selena, they don't all have to be dead, but
Right.
So this is the biggest show of your career.
Biggest show.
Yankee Stadium. You just performed, and then you get the best seat in the house. Who's middle?
Right.
Who's closing?
Dang, that's
All
a
time.
crazy question. Middle has to be, if I could have like Nas be the middle, and then I would actually have to have, I couldn't not have Prince be the headliner.
Oh yeah.
You know, just to see that one more time.
Oh yeah, you've seen.
Yeah.
My brother has seen him as many times as you,
no
like
way.
Dozens, multiple times.
Yeah.
Not once have I got to see him, and
man.
I'm sad about that.
Yeah. Well, I never got to see Mike. And with Prince, I saw him live via Nokia Center the first time, and then Staples Center the second time. We met these ladies, older ladies. I'm pretty sure they were the age then that I am now, but I was like 19. So they were ancient to me. Cougars, if you will. If you will.
Hey,
But
older ladies, let's go.
right. And so they were asking us about the formula. Do you know the formula? And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? And so we bonded because they knew a lot of Prince songs, deep cuts. Like he's doing records that, people don't really sing. Like we're not doing Raspberry Beret, you know? And so and we're all singing together, and then they're buying us drinks, and they're like, do you know the formula? I'm like, what's the formula? And the formula was to find out when and where Prince is performing. If it's near you, you find out when he's performing, and you call bars around that venue.
Oh.
And you ask about the purple one. You ask if it's raining. You got to be like discreet.
Okay.
And they'll let you know that Prince is performing, and you could pay a cover charge, but most times you don't. And Prince performs after a concert for like 12 hours. Yeah. And that is how I ended up seeing him live so many times. I only saw him live in concert twice. Yeah.
Oh, God, that is awesome.
But like doing like Bruno Mars covers, doing Whitney covers, doing like sometimes not even singing, just playing electric guitar, and maybe some of his background singers are doing. Yeah. But just to see him in his element, just to like it was ridiculous.
Saw a YouTube video that says Prince and his band play a Jackson 5 song, and I got excited because I'm like, Prince is singing Michael, but no, he had one of his background singers singing ABC. Yeah, but he was jamming the hell out of it.
Yeah, Sade, like they would have. I forgot one of the background singers' names, but she was wildly attractive, and she would sing. She sang like an entire Sade album, and he was just. The drummers were, and he's on the bass at times, and he would switch and go. And I'm there for him, so I'm standing very dangerously close to him because that's all I want to see. I don't care about this lady singing Sade. I'm watching your fingers,
bro. Right?
Amazing, man. Amazing. Just like
that's
crazy life experience.
Yeah, that's mad raw.
Yeah.
But I love a good Prince story.
Yeah, man.
So. It sounds like you do have a pretty eclectic taste in music.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you would share with us, or even your best friends?
Yeah.
That would surprise them. Something that's like a guilty pleasure.
Or
let's say you're rolling in your Navigator, windows down, stereo up. You pull up to a car full of, peers. Some other cool. What song is going to be on that's going to make you turn the stereo down because you don't want them to see you loving the shit out of it?
Man. I'm at a point in my life where I'm not really embarrassed too much about what I listen to. I think a lot of people, like my wife was really surprised to hear like System of a Down. and like Saliva on my workout playlist.
Ooh, yeah.
Like I'm working out.
It's gotta pump you up.
Click, boom.
Yes,
I need that in my, you know what I mean? I'm working out, I'm pushing, like, kill me in the gym. That's why every time you see, like, my story, I look like I'm dead, because I'm dead. You know, it's because of them, you know?
That's how
Nickelback.
you know he's doing it right.
You know what? That's what I would turn down. Nickelback.
All right.
Really, because, you know, let's talk about white people for a second. Why do they hate Nickelback? Coldplay. Why do you hate Nickelback and Coldplay? Every time I'm like, everybody has one down. They're like, turn that down. That sucks. Like, does it suck? Why does it suck? It sucks to you. Chad Kroeger, come on, he's good. He's good. Daughtry, what's wrong with you? You don't like Daughtry?
Come on.
The American Idol winner?
I gotta put 10 toes down for Daughtry,
Come
dog.
on. I'm arguing with people in the way, like, oh, I don't understand why you like Daughtry. Why? What? I don't understand why you don't. It doesn't make sense to me.
Yes.
It's talented people, man. Yeah, but I would turn it down. I would, because I get so judged so openly.
Yeah. Now, actually, I do have a question somewhat related. When you and Sky were getting interviewed in my music room, one of y'all wrote down the chords to My Chemical Romance's "I'm Not Okay." Was that you, or was that Sky?
Might have been Sky.
I was just like, okay. I'm like, the fact that like
Love My Chemical Romance.
He wrote down like the chord progression too, which is fun because I already know how to play that song.
Yeah.
But I was wondering.
Wow.
I'm like, not only did this dude look it up, he looked up the chords.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, Sky, next
that
time,
is one
Sky,
of our
we are
covers.
performing "I'm Not Okay."
Yeah. Shout out Skylar. That's crazy.
Also, bass is fun to play on that shit.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
My daughter is into she's 6 years old. She's into My Chemical Romance, and she's into Paramore.
Oh yes.
Paramore has her in a chokehold right now.
Oh yeah.
Good stuff.
Paramore has the black community in it.
Yeah. I've noticed that.
I don't know what happened to us. I don't know what she did to us. But she still, to this day, Haley. Here's a Haley.
Haley Williams.
She got us,
as
man.
soon as you said she, we all know who you're talking about.
Every
got us.
generation has that one little rocker white girl that the community embraces.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
We were just talking about Haley Williams last night, my wife and I. I'm like, I don't know what it is about her and how she influenced an entire genre.
Yeah. She's got, and so I don't even know what happened. One day, sometimes songs come on and my daughter's like, okay, that I like that. And we have a playlist for our girls that I play. We have like a chill one that we play in the morning on the way to school, and then we have a live one that we play. And we got some like Young Dro on there. We got some throw some D's on it. Like then it shifts very quickly to some My Chemical Romance, some Fall Out Boy, some Paramore. So
broad exposure.
Yeah.
It's healthy.
Yeah.
In my opinion. A lot of people that I've played with, they say that I'm one of their favorite drummers to play with, not necessarily always about technical expertise and chops, but just because of exposure. I'm that drummer that, I've listened to hip hop, some bluegrass, some trap, EDM. Listening to a little bit of everything can influence you in crazy ways. Yeah.
I want to show y'all a record. I don't know that I should say this on the record, but I'm very actively looking for a band. Like very bad. And so,
would you be a part of the band, or would it be your backing band? Would you still play bass?
So that's
because playing bass and singing isn't. I mean, Sting does it
hard.
A few people do it.
Okay, Sting and D'Angelo.
Yeah.
Can kiss my ass. All right.
Yeah.
I love them to death, but like, what are we? I've tried.
Yeah.
I've tried. I did a poem with my wife that I wrote with my wife. This is it for me. I'm done. Okay. I played the bass, sang, and did a poem with my wife. Oh, wow. Never again. That's it. I don't know who recorded it. I don't know if it's out there. But we're done. Okay. Yeah. I'm D'Angelo and Sting. Okay. I'm up there.
It's tough.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
Part of it, I feel like, not to go too deep into it, but part of it, you think that people oversimplify it because they're like, oh, okay, you're not really worried about chords and melodies and intricacies playing bass lines. Yeah. But you have to understand that a lot of the time, lyrics and vocal patterns are going to be following a more melodic main pathway. But bass, we're the rhythm section for a reason. That's not always going to be perfectly in alignment. Right. You end up syncopated as hell.
I don't write to the bass line.
Right. See?
That's my downfall. And so one of I would say my biggest songs is Kiss the Nile, and the bass line is so intricate on that. Doo doo doo. I'm not playing all it. I can't focus playing it. If I'm playing that bass line,
That's all you're doing.
that's literally it. I can't think playing that bass line because I have it so in my brain. It's so like embedded. Trying to sing while no. My friend was like, "Oh yeah, I want you to perform." I was supposed to perform with him on the 30th of May. And he was like, "Yeah, I want you to perform and play the bass." I was like, "No, you get one or you get nothing." Like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
Yeah. So if I mean this might not come out till like maybe September or whatever.
Yeah.
But do you want to do a call out for musicians if anybody's
Yeah,
interested?
yeah.
If Vic and I haven't already just become
Just
your band
become
by then.
the. You know what's crazy
Actually,
is
William plays something a little guitar too.
Yeah. So I was gonna reach out to you. I didn't know you yet, but I'm working on doing a live. I wouldn't call it a. Yeah. Well, I would call it a live, just like a live performance, but like for a music video, basically.
okay.
But like just a live performance, and so I was like, well, obviously I need a drummer, and I kind of have one, but I don't know about.
We have a better one. No disrespect.
And so, I'm just like, no disrespect. But I'm like, I was going to reach out to you for guitar. So,
Oh yeah, I'm there.
we're going to have to chat outside of this.
Oh, for
I love that this is happening in real time. And then hopefully maybe in September when this comes out.
Yeah.
By the way, my birthday is the 23rd. I don't know what day that falls
September
on. But
23rd?
if you want to
September
drop
23rd?
You're a Libra?
I'm a Libra.
Oh, no.
I'm a Libra.
No, freaking.
October 1st. You're a Libra? Oh.
I was going to say. 3 Libras in one room.
I know.
Not safe. It would just blow up in here.
Literally.
We would just float. God. Nah, I love a Libra, man. I love a Libra, and you're a real Libra. I call myself King Libra because I'm the start. I'm the first day of Libra. But there are things, and I don't know, the way the moon and the stars were aligned when I was born. There are things that I don't identify with that, like certain like decisions that Libras make, like multiple Libras that I know. I'm like, why'd you do that? And then, and I'm like, I don't get Libras, but I've grown to appreciate Libra decisions because every decision that a Libra makes is for the better, whether they know it or not. So, blessed to know you. Blessed to know you.
Let's go.
Yeah.
My dad's a Libra. Yeah, he was.
Oh, I got
a Libra. Actually, ironically, y'all have the same birthday.
Shut
I was
the
trying to
front
find the
door.
right time to plug that.
Shut the front door.
That's legendary
Okay,
stuff.
so here's the thing. I need to know your dad because every other Libra, September 23rd, I hate. Oh. I hate Jermaine Dupri. And I hate Anthony Mackie. Hate him.
Unfortunately, I
Hate
think my dad's he's in the clear because he actually passed last year. Oh, so he does not have the opportunity to be hated.
I hate that he's passed away.
It runs like that.
Rest in peace to that man.
That's so interesting though. Like, sorry, this is not about music, but like I hate most Libras, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
I don't align with them.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, really?
Yeah. So I think that we click on that.
I meet a lot of
Anti-Libra Libras.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, it's like most Libras that I meet are so indecisive.
Yeah.
And also just don't have they think about others too much. And I'm just like,
Yeah. Oh, people pleasing, like
People
born
pleasing.
people pleasing.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah. My Taurus moon, and I also got a Leo Venus, so I'm like, I know what I want.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take back control of this
Sorry,
podcast.
sorry. We in
before
here.
it becomes
Talking
William
about a lot of
Hernandez's
stuff.
I know exactly. I know. I
you
come
want
in
to
at the
preset for
right
you, I
time to
can.
take over.
He's like, now is my time.
I know exactly.
But I know in addition to music that we will be looking forward to from you, that you also have other like poetry and other pursuits.
Yeah.
You want to share some of that?
Oh,
with us?
definitely. Well, firstly, I am currently working on another album, and not only am I'm kind of working on 2. So I'm working on the next one, and I'm pretty sure it won't be an album. It'll probably just be an EP, and I do want to show you guys a record from that privately. But with Urban Poet Society, the nonprofit that I run with my wife, we are doing a lot of work mental health wise with just everyone in the BIPOC community. We have a space for Black men, we have a space for Black women, and then we have a space for the entire BIPOC community, co-ed. So we host events. We have hosted events at Ob's Lounge. We're hoping to bring that back.
Shout out to Ob's.
Shout out to Ob's.
I'm their marketer.
Yeah. Oh, word. Yeah.
So if you've loved anything they've done on IG, it's this guy.
Have.
And if you need to hire a marketer.
It's Urban Poets Society. Yeah. And so we have the program that Urban Poets Society runs to fund these programs is called Re-Up.
Oh, Re-Up. Okay.
So if you go to reup.org, you can sign up for the stuff and just really just, I mean, you know me, so you don't have to sign up. But if you're listening, you should sign up. Go to reup.org, re-up.org, and see what fits for you. And we got space. And we really just want to like give people the time and the energy and the space to say what's going on. We're in this political climate. It's terrible. Are we going to experience a World War III? There are people being taken off the streets and away from their families. And so, just if you want to come and just scream, if you want to come and say, this is what, these are the plans that I have, like whatever, you are in a safe space to do so with a Re-Up. So
it is kind of crazy that, our freedom of speech, you know, in so many ways is being infringed upon.
Compromised,
Yeah, and just, I don't know why more people aren't scared, because if they'll do it to one American, they'll do it to all of us.
They'll do it to all of us.
Right. Yeah.
But all right, let's not.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying that's very important.
Yeah.
Well, no, I was going to
Right.
maybe try not to take us too dark.
Right. Because we could go. We can go.
Yeah.
But I have a record coming. Hopefully soon, because I really want to. It's really just important. Like the date is really important. But then I have an album. I don't want to call it my last album, but I want to call it. I think I'll always be releasing music.
Right.
But bodies of work. I think this would be. I would call it my last. Just because I want to make room for the future. For other people to. And like be like a mentor in certain ways, but I always want to be performing, and so I've got Cupid. I've got an album called Martyr that I dropped before Cupid.
Oh, okay.
Martyr. I've got Cupid, and then if I could drop this last one that has a name that I don't want to. Yeah, then I got my trilogy, and so but I don't want that one to come out for a while. I want to let Cupid ride its wave.
Oh, for sure. Because Cupid you just released within the last year, right?
Yeah, it was a couple months ago. So
okay.
It was March. So
it's like right before I met you. That's
right.
That's great.
Yeah. Timing. God's timing is everything. So it's really just going.
In the movie Pootie Tang, you played a young JB Smooth.
Yeah.
And Pootie Tang, I don't know if people know, was like written and directed by Louis C.K.
Yeah.
Did he jerk off on you?
Jesus Christ.
That's not a real question. Edit that out.
You know what? I got a funny story. I've told this story a couple times, but the movie didn't do well in theaters.
Oh, right.
Obviously. And
cult classic for sure.
Cult classic. And so we didn't know. We had filmed Pootie Tang first, and then we were just like, that was a one-day shoot. Cool. We did something. You did a movie. First movie, so good. And then Hardball came. That was technically first movie.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah. So that dropped, and then Hardball came right after, and then all that came because of Hardball. So we're in LA, and the way my mind worked as a child, like you kind of forget all the stuff that you did prior. Right now, I'm doing all that.
Yeah.
And then I see a trailer for Pootie Tang, and I'm like, oh, remember when we did that? Let's go to the movies.
Yeah.
Didn't get a call about a premiere, and I was like, oh, this is not a typical.
Sheesh.
This is not. I don't know what's going on here. And we go to the movies and we go see it, and there's 3 people in the theater. We can't see the guy up front, but he's bald, and we know that he's bald. And so my mom and I were in the theater, and we're just like, all right, well, no one showed out for this. This sucks. Saw the movie, and we were like, this is funny. And my mom's got a different sense of humor. She's born in the 60s, so she was like, this wasn't funny. And I was like, no, it had some. Come on, Ma. Yeah. And so we go to leave the theater, but we stay for the credits. That's one thing my mom taught me is stay for the whole thing. So we stay for the whole thing, and that guy got up and walked out. And so we get up, and my mom's kind of like, all right, well, let's go home and just work on the things that we got now.
Right.
And holding the door open for us, the bald guy in the front was Louis C.K.
Oh, wow.
No way.
So the only people that went to see the movie that day were in the freaking movie.
Yeah. The writer, director, one of the stars, and their mom was in. Oh.
What are the chances?
I was just like, all right, well, but then, you know, one day, I've done Hardball, I've done all that. Those things are out, and now I'm doing other stuff, and people are coming up to me like, hey, I seen you at Pootie Tang. Like, what? Why? Where'd you see it on? It was on BET. Oh, I got the DVD. Oh, my grandma got. I'm like, oh my gosh. So you're watching it. That's good. That's good. So every so often I get like a penny check from SAG for Pootie Tang. So yeah.
Yeah, they used to play it on Comedy Central and stuff too.
Yeah.
Way more often.
I love that movie.
Yeah, it's good. It is good. It is funny.
Made us
and the
smart.
soundtrack. People sleep on the soundtrack. Soundtrack was good. Low down and dirty. Don't you know what I'm about? Man.
Dude, I remember Dirty D.
Classic.
Okay.
Classic, man.
Fuck.
Yeah, they didn't know.
Oh, I that is awesome, man.
Yeah.
But what's next for Bryan Hearne? I know you've talked about upcoming album, the last of the trilogy. You want to put a band together.
You know what's next? Those things are very much next. Those things are very much on the horizon. I've written a script for a show that I want to shoot in the Tri-Cities. Premiere in the Tri-Cities.
Okay.
And it's a 6-episode episodic. I have a season 1 written, and I want to do. I obviously want to do the soundtrack for it. So I'm always going to be doing music.
Right.
But that is my next passion project. Like I'm gonna go balls to the wall with. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna see how that goes.
Yeah, I've been my son's a filmmaker, so in the last few years, I have been pleasantly surprised on the vibrant film community and just the amount of talented people.
Yeah.
And to find out that William was actually in the same media program at Haddonfield High School that my son is in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so they speak the same
Haddonfield
language.
High School got some talent.
Yeah, for
Nobi.
sure.
Nice stuff coming out of there. Nobi and everybody.
Yeah.
Shout out to Hanford High
shout out to other high schools too. You know, Pasco
But
High.
Hanford's better. Y'all ain't shit.
Let's start a turf war with all the high schools.
Lord have mercy. I'm supposed to be a bulldog by just by association. So my wife is Pasco High, but it's weird because she's Pasco High and then Yale is Chihuahua. So it's all.
But no, man, this has been awesome. We do want to thank you for taking your time and sharing. And I mean, I know we were in here laughing and having a great time before we even pressed record.
Right, facts.
Y'all missed that. But yeah, man, any advice you would give to young creatives or anybody out there who wants to, because you've pursued a life of creativity and self-expression across several mediums. So what would you tell if you could tell?
You know what? I have a funny disposition because you talk to people who are like a huge success, like Masego or Andre 3000, or and they say don't have a fallback plan. And I can subscribe to that idea because if you don't have a fallback plan, then there is there's no other way to go. You have to succeed.
Right.
However, I would say to always have an idea. Like if you're not gonna have a fallback plan and you're gonna subscribe fully to the idea that I'm gonna make it, still have an idea of where you could go just in case. Yeah. Because we're gonna fail.
Oh, for sure.
I have this crazy disposition about success, and it's really just about failing. Like you're gonna fail. Yeah. You're gonna fail 25 times before you succeed, and maybe even more. And then sometimes, because not everybody is Andre 3000, not everybody is Masego, you're gonna have to pivot. Sometimes you'll have to pivot, because not all of us are as talented as we think we are. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like you think you're gonna make it. I'm gonna make it just like they made it, but you're not. Sometimes you're not.
Right.
So to have the fallback plan so that you can fund the thing that you really want to do, have a fallback plan.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I think nowadays, you kind of have to be, blue collar with it, right? Like working a regular job while still doing your thing.
I know artists. Let's talk about Nobi. Nobi has a thing that he does that funds the thing that he loves.
Right.
You know, like you gotta have the fallback plan. Just to have it, just to have it, just to say, okay, I'm doing this, so that even if you start at 18 and you're in college and you're doing your thing and you gotta say, okay, I got this job because how am I getting around? How am I buying the equipment? How am I doing the thing? And then that job can be the fallback plan. If it doesn't work out, sure.
Aren't most artists? Don't they have side hustles too? Because in a way, like their music doesn't fund their whole lifestyle. Like those brand deals fund their lifestyle. Those contracts that they have with other people fund their lifestyle and stuff like that. And so it's like, I agree with that. Have a backup plan. Always have a backup plan because the money is not in the music.
Right.
It's with the brand and what you put out.
Yeah. You're not going to put an album out and make $1 million.
Yeah. You get like a couple cents per stream.
Right.
Yeah. Like my son thinks he's going to be Baby Tarantino, and I support that. But I'm like, kid. Right. I'm like, diversify your skill set. Yes. Like, you don't only be a good filmmaker. Because also, if you are a filmmaker, you're a storyteller. Right. The more jobs, the more things you know how to do, it informs your perspective. I use the Kevin Smith. He got very young as a filmmaker to where by the time his 4th or 5th film, he's just only making films about the things he already has done, because he didn't have any experience other than being a clerk and then being a filmmaker. Right. So here's
100%.
And he said that himself, but I use that not to shit on Kevin Smith, but to tell my son, like, hey, diversify, and also you don't want to. Well, I think Spielberg has a similar thing to where he started so young that he's a little out of touch with what the
True.
Yeah.
True.
No disrespect to Spielberg, and I know you're listening, Steve.
Right. Yeah, I know. I know. Especially now.
Come on. But I guess with a Gen Z perspective and stuff like that, I also think with how careers are being set up because of social media, everything seems like it's so accessible and stuff. Yeah. And there's only one way to go about things. And I feel like right now that's a big struggle with like people like my age, because there's that expectation where it's like, okay, once I graduate, that means I'm going to be making $100K. Because I have that passion means I'm going to be successful, when it's like, no, there's a lot of things that can affect that. Yeah. So
it's time.
Steps in between.
It's time. It's energy. It's space, and something. And a lot of time, it's who you know, and luck. And it's luck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I always heard the thing like the harder you work, the luckier you get. Because even the most talented people out there, they're not on the charts, but Katy Perry. No, I almost said that. But you know what I'm saying? My bad.
I don't even like her.
No, I don't. But hey, this has been awesome, man. We've actually already ran an hour into recording here, so we have more than enough material. But we do want to thank you for William Hernandez, Vic Williamson, Miguel Ortiz, the Dreaded Dragon, and Bryan Hearne.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah. And and thank you everybody for listening. Peace out.
Peace.
Put the money in the bag, zip it up and make a dash. I don't care how hot it get, don't you dare take off your mask. Anybody want the drama, I'll be sure to give him that. If he try to be a hero, put a slug into his back. Hit the whip, sit and wait, I'll be cleaning out the safe. I will see you in a minute, baby, don't freak out on me. Got about $1 million on me, I just want like 2 or 3. We could spend it all in London after we run from police. And we dipping, and we swerving, and we drifting, rubber burning. If they crash while trying to catch us, they deserve it. Got 200 on the dash, the shit is perfect. Yeah, we dipping, and we swerving, 12 be tripping, shit, facts be lurking. If they crash while trying to catch us, they deserve it. Got 200 on the dash, the shit is perfect. Load the clip into the chopper, let's get married, do you wanna? We ain't about to be no martyrs, take the money, move to Ghana. We could leave $1 billion to our super gorgeous daughters. Tell them all that we was gangsta and them niggas never called us. What a life, what a living, what a fairy tale ending. It's a storyline I'm wishing Queen and Slim they would've given. This is homicide, Hearne. Who the f*** you think this is? It got a Porsche 911, I will pull a 187 and I'm dipping.
Yes. Swerve. Yes. Swerve.
If they crash while trying to catch us, they deserve it. They deserve. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, we dipping. And we swerving. 12 be tripping. Facts be lurking. If they crash while trying to catch us, they deserve it. Got 200 on the dash and shit is perfect.
On my heart, get set, go.
Hey yo, what's good? This is Hearne. I want you to listen to this song I got called Cupid's Got a Gun.
You might wanna run. Cupid's got a gun. You might wanna run. Cupid's got a gun, but so do I. You might wanna run. Cupid's got a gun. You might wanna run. Cupid's got a gun. You might wanna run. Cupid's got a gun, but so do I. I won't never let nobody take my Whitney, I'm so Bobby. Love me good, I'll kiss you sloppy. I'm alive, but Cupid shot me. Girl, I'm such a bleeding heart for you. I'ma do anything but stop for you. How many times do I gotta die for you? Just to resurrect and show you I'm alive for you. Now, if you give me your heart, baby, I won't break it. If I hurt you in any way, I promise to fix it. Cupid shot through my heart, I didn't mind it at all, but I shot him right back, 'cause it's the last time I fall. You might wanna run. You might wanna run, baby, yeah, baby. Cupid's got a gun. I don't think you know what to do with it. No, no. You might wanna run. He already hit me. You next. Cupid's got a gun. Wait, but so do I.